Hey guys, good evening. I know I'm sitting down. I know you can see tubs in the back, but this is real life. This is real life. We are going to talk about an important subject tonight, so I wanted to sit down at my desk to where I could just really focus with you guys and try to answer some. We're actually going to do a little Q&A tonight towards the end of this video. So if you are watching live, you're going to want to definitely stay around to the very end of this video where I try to answer some of your questions live about macros. And that's not something I normally do on my personal page. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Hello, my sister. I wonder if it's my niece watching who Uncle Thomas is going to pick her up and bring her to the house to have a sleepover. So we're super excited about doing that later due to the fact that tomorrow is President's Day and she doesn't have school. So she's going to come over and hang out with Aunt Amy and Uncle Thomas after this video, which I'm super excited about that. Let's go ahead and share this video out, guys. Look, I got my Wonder Woman shirt on. Got my Wonder Woman shirt on tonight. I am ready to be Wonder Woman and help you guys master your macros, which is super important on your health journey, in my opinion, if you're doing keto. I've got my glasses on. Hi, Ricky Durant. Got my glasses on. We are in the Wonder Woman shirt and we are ready to talk. Tonight, if you're never seeing me and you're like, who is this girl in this Wonder Woman shirt? My name is Amy Smith. I'm a ketogenic meal planner from Batesville, Arkansas, who has lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. We have created a free keto community, totally free keto community that has 134,000 members who together we have lost well over 1 million pounds. Well over 1 million pounds. So that is my qualifications. That is why I think what I'm talking about tonight is super, super important. Super, super important. Why this is super important video. So if you guys are brand new to keto or whether you're a complete keto veteran and you know all there is to know, please share this video out and invite people on because we are gonna talk about macros tonight. When you first start your keto journey, people are like, macros? What is that? Is that something you eat? Is it like, what did you guys think macros were when you first started? Show of hands, did anybody know what a macro was before you started keto? Am I the only one that did not know what a macro was before you started keto? Because I totally didn't know what a macro was before I started keto. Total transparency. I had no idea what a macro was before I started keto. Macro is short for macronutrient. We are not going to break down exactly how to set your macros tonight because we have a video that literally will walk you step by step on how to set your macros. I'm going to give you lots of tips based upon that. But that macros video, guys, I can't tell you the thousands of messages I get daily on like, oh my goodness, these macros work. Every single time, guys, they work. So if you have not set your macros or if you're not losing weight, Dawn, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Okay, so if you, and Dawn's in my inner circle, which is pretty awesome, right? Okay, a macro, guys, before I tell you all about that, a macro is short for macronutrient. Okay, that's what it's short for, okay? What that means is it is your carbs, your net carbs, your protein, and your fats. Everybody talks about those three, but let me tell you what else. There's a fourth one, and it's your calories, okay? Because guess what? Calories count on keto, okay? There are some things that I am going to talk about tonight in this video that I can guarantee you I'm going to get hate mail about. Okay? Right now, I'm going to tell you, right now, I'm going to get hate mail about this. Okay? I'm going to get hate mail because everybody got their own agenda. Everybody got their own plans. Okay? If you're a marathon runner and you run a 10K every single day, you may be the exception to my rule. Let me tell you, I don't care if you do Zumba. I don't care if you do kickboxing. I don't care if you do HIIT classes. I don't care about all of those things. If you're doing any of those things, or if you sit at your desk all day long, these macros can work for you for weight loss, okay? Super, super important, okay? Super, super important. I want you guys to know that, okay? I'm going to tell you, my inner circle will tell you these are things that we deal with every day in our keto group. Wendy, Dawn, Alexandra, Tawny, Catherine, you guys will all know that people ask us every single day, like, what macro counts? What macro matters? What is, what's important? What's not important? What if I don't get my carbs in? What if I don't get my protein in? I'm going to drop some major truth bombs. I strongly suggest you get a notebook. You get a notebook and you get a pen for this one, okay? Exercise does not count towards your macros. Yes, Dawn Smith Ryan, that is what I'm about to drop. Paige, I'm going to answer your question too. Give me just a second on that, okay? Number one. Okay? Number one. Apps don't set your weight loss and macros correctly. Write it down, mark it on your notes. First thing, apps do not set your macros correctly, okay? What you need to do is to go to our macros video that is in the Push for Your Better Keto group. It is in the announcement post. If you have not seen it or you're not in our keto community, you're missing out, sister. However, all you got to do is write group in the comment below, and I promise you one of my amazing inner circle will get you the link to my macros video, okay? So write macros in the comment below if you need that macros video, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, apps do not set them correctly, okay? For weight loss. They may set it for keto, but they don't set it for weight loss, okay? I specialize in weight loss on keto. So if you're doing keto for weight loss, this is for you, okay? I specialize in helping you lose weight on the ketogenic diet. It's what I'm known for. It's what I've got the following for. It's what our group was founded on. It's what I went through. It was my personal struggles. Because let me tell you, if you're going to take advice from somebody, my first thing is you need to ask them, hey, have you done this? How much weight have you lost on keto? Okay? So I'm just going to tell you my qualifications right now are that I've lost over 100 pounds and I've helped 134,000 people in our keto group lose weight. So if those qualifications aren't good enough for you, this is probably not the group for you. So there you go. That's just how it is. No filter, totally honest. You get what you see when you watch me, and I'm sure Dawn and Alexandra are rolling right now at me because I'm just like no filter tonight. But we've had some crazy stuff in our group today, and we wanted to just like break it down for you guys as easy as possible. Okay. Okay, if this isn't for you, totally cool, totally cool. You don't have to watch the video. It's awesome. Okay, number 2, after we talked about the fact that apps don't set your weight loss correctly for you for macros, okay? Number 2, your fat macro needs to be higher than your protein macro to lose weight on the ketogenic diet, okay? The definition of the ketogenic diet is this. It is low carb, low to moderate protein, and high fat. That is the definition of the ketogenic diet. Okay, that is the definition of the ketogenic diet. So if someone tells you that your protein needs to be more than your fat, I don't know what diet they're teaching, but it's not keto. Okay, so that's the definition. Like literally go to Google and do the definition of the ketogenic diet because that is the definition. It's low carb, low to moderate protein, high fat. Okay, Thank you, Ann Jacobs. It's so sweet. Okay, so let me tell you, fat needs to be higher than your protein for your macros. So please write that down. Know that every single day. Okay, number 3. Okay, you can be too low on carbs and it can stall your weight loss. Okay, you can be too low on carbs and it stall your weight loss. This is why I preach. This is why I preach that you need veggies in your ketogenic diet. Okay, this is why we do net carbs. When you're figuring net carbs, you subtract all of your dietary fiber. So this is why vegetables are important, because you can go too low on your carbs. Average is 20 to 25 net carbs for weight loss, okay? I don't have a gallbladder either, Georgia, just so you know. Okay, you can go too low on your carbs. So this is how we're at, okay? This is how we do this, okay? How much higher should fat be? Your fat needs to be at least 20 grams higher than your protein. Most of the time it's way more than that, but the very minimum, it needs to be more than 20 grams, okay? Okay? Absolutely. Just letting you know. Okay, yeah, Amy doesn't have a gallbladder. I think I need that on my forehead, Dawn. Amy doesn't have a gallbladder. I don't know. I feel like that's something that we talk about all the same time. Okay? Struggling to find things to eat for lunch. This is totally off macros, and I don't know why I'm answering this. But this week's meal plan that is in the announcement, we do box lunches for your meal plans. We do everything we can to do a variety of meals, whether you like to cook, whether you want something grab and go. We have all of those things in our weekly meal plan. By the way, guys, we offer a free weekly meal plan that comes out every single Friday morning at 5 a.m. Thank you, Catherine Nickel. However, let me tell you, you got to write meal plan in the comments below if you're not getting that, and we can get you the link for that as well, which is super awesome, right? Okay, so we've got those things so far on macros that are super important. Guys, 20 to 25 net carbs is the sweet spot. You can go as low as 15. I wouldn't go below 15 net carbs, okay? Super important. I would not go below 15 net carbs, because that's when you get into the dangerously stalling level, and we don't want to do that, right? We want to always, if you're wanting to lose weight, we want to keep it there. So 20 to 25 net carbs is usually the sweet spot, but I would not go lower than 15 net carbs. Super important. So those are some super important tips on macros right off the bat, okay? So those are some, like I said, super important tips for macros right off the bat. Guys, when you're figuring your macros for a meal, there are things called recipe analyzers. All you have to do is go to the Google. Amy, speak English, right? Speak English would help, right? Go to Google, okay, and go to Google and type in recipe analyzer. And that will show, you can just enter your ingredients and it'll give you your macros. Guys, depending on what brands you use, your macros can vary. That's why I have really kind of slacked back from putting macros on recipes, because I was getting so much mail like, oh, this isn't my macros on this. Like, what am I doing wrong? A lot of times it can depend on what brand of the products that you're using. This is why I'm telling you guys, use a recipe analyzer. Go to Google, type in recipe analyzer, and literally it will break down your macros for you on your meal. Hopefully that is super helpful. Are these tricks helping you guys on macros? Are these being super helpful? Awesome. Okay, so we talked about that. Yes, more veggies with butter. That's always a good thing. Guys, you should get as close to you can on your fat per day, okay? You should get as close to your fat goal every day as you can, okay? That should be your goal. I know, fat is a lever. It's not your goal. That is a myth, and we have debunked it 1,000 times in our group. It doesn't work. Like, it literally doesn't work, because if you're not getting enough healthy fats, number one, If you're not getting enough healthy fats, your body will go into starvation mode. It will think it's starving, and it will grab a hold of your fat and not burn it. True story, boss. True story. So you want to get as close to your fat macro as possible. People are asking, like, what should my macros be? Set it based upon the macros video, like we talked about. Should your macros set it on the macros video that we talked about in Push for Your Better? If you need the link to that, write macros in the comments below, and my inner circle will get you that as well. Because, however, I'm letting you guys know right now, fat is not a lever. Write it down, put it in your head. Yes, you'll go into other keto groups. Yes, they'll say, oh, your body won't burn fat if you're eating fat. Guys, that's not keto. That's not keto. Okay? Fat is a part of keto. Like, if you want to go do low carb, go do low carb. But if you want to do keto, this is important. Macros count. And people say, oh, I do lazy keto and I've lost 50 pounds. Or, okay, well, if you would have actually, define what lazy keto is to me. Does that mean that there's just so many variations of that. Take that with a grain of salt, guys. Take it with a grain of salt, because I promise you, that's just like somebody posted, oh, I drank Diet Coke and it doesn't affect me. I can lose weight. Okay, but how much more weight could you lose if you weren't drinking that? I'm just using that as an example. That's something we see all the time. We talk about reading labels, guys. I find that I go over my fats a lot. Is that okay? Going way over is probably not going to help you lose weight either, guys. We have those macro numbers for a reason. Like, get it? If you're serious about losing weight, set your macros, okay? Get close to them as possible. Stay under your calories. Track your meals. And this works. Yes, Michael, I agree that everybody has a different way. That's why I've talked about, like, this is what I've done. I've lost, Felicia, exactly. What is lazy keto? What is dirty keto? Everybody makes up their own rules. That's what I find humorous. No, but see, Melanie, like, everybody's different definition of lazy keto is different, okay? Everybody's definition of lazy keto is different. That's what I'm pointing out. That's what I'm pointing out, is that there's so many people just I swear they make up their own diets to fit what they want. Like, let's say you want to not read labels. Let's say you want to just count carbs. Oh, that's dirty keto. No, that's just you being lazy is what that is. Okay, so let's just stick to the plans. Yeah, that's not lazy keto either, the definitions that I'm seeing. Our hidden sugars list is in the Push for Your Better group. Make sure you're in that group, okay? Okay, I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys got value. Does this help answer your questions on macros? Now, guess what? We're going to answer questions for the next few minutes. I am looking at my time. We're at 6:20, so I'm going to answer questions for 5 minutes on here. Let's go. Read your ingredients. That's right, exactly. Macros have been confusing until I watched your macros video. Super helpful. Absolutely. I'm loving MCT oil. Is it okay to reheat coffee with MCT oil in the microwave? Does it negatively affect the MCT? Nope. Should be good to go. Shouldn't be an issue. I want to do it the right way. Absolutely. I need to know how much I can have in a day. You said it by the macros video, Stacy. That's how you know, because everyone's going to be different. Okay. Absolutely. You need to set it by your macros video. Still new to this. Awesome. You are coming up on your second keto anniversary. Yes, I am. March the 16th. Super excited about that. Takesha, your calories will be set when you set it on the macros video. Everyone's is different. So there's not like, this is your calorie for the day, because everyone's will be different. Okay. Should you change your macros if you're stalled? If you're stalled for longer than 3 weeks, you can look at adjusting your macros. Macros are individual to each person. Oh, sorry, Dawn, I'm reading yours. Yep. The macros video is in the Push for Your Better group. How many cups of happy coffee do you drink a day? I only drink 1 normally. You can have up to 3. Ooh, good question. What about Slim Fast Keto? Slim Fast products are not keto, guys. The Keto brand, like, they're just using the name keto. They check the ingredients. They're not keto. Is 10 pounds in 5 weeks a good start? Absolutely. Any weight loss is weight loss. That's 10 pounds that you've now taken off your joints, your back, your muscles, and you're on a fantastic start, right? Do you change your macros when you reach your goal weight? Yes, Denise, you do. You can reset them. Just follow the same macros video and set it on maintenance. That's what mine are on now. Keto quick start is no dairy. Can I break this rule? I have no idea what you're talking about, because my keto kickstart, if you follow it exactly, you can lose it every time. You should have worn your macro shirt. Yep, I guess I should have. Where do you get the number? The macros is in the macros video. That's where you get the number. I had high blood pressure when I started, Rachel. That is one of the reasons I started the ketogenic diet, and now I'm off my blood pressure medicine, and yes, high fat's totally safe. MCT capsules do not work as well as the powder or the oil, just so you know. Running 3 to 4 times per week, you should still set it sedentary for your macro calculation. Yes, absolutely. I said unless you're running a 10K every single day. I believe there is ways to do macros without getting an app, but I have no earthly idea how to do that. I'm going to be very honest. Do you have to do intermittent fasting? Nope. No, ma'am. If you're losing weight, don't change anything. Everybody says, oh, I've lost 10 pounds. Let me reset my macros. No, no, no. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? The macros video is in the Push for Your Better group, guys. I just need a helping hand to get going. Start with the announcement post. Okay, start with the announcement post and push for your better if you're just getting started. Everything you need to know to start keto is literally in that post. Net carbs should never be set at 12, Takesha. Like, I know you didn't do my macros video to get that, because I know that's impossible. Your net carbs should never be at 12. Check your ingredients on the unsweetened tea. Some you can have, some you can't. Read your ingredients. Anything over 0.5, you're in keto according to Keto Mojo. You're in ketosis according to Keto Mojo. 1.5 is your fat burning. Most of the time you're burning fat and losing weight if you're at 1.5 or above. All these asking about that. If you work out 5 days a week for an hour with a level of activity to generally fall under. Sedentary. You always want to set on sedentary unless you are doing a 10K. Quest bars are not keto in my opinion due to the ingredients. I only reset my macros when I stalled for 3 weeks. South Beach is promoting keto shakes. New, probably not good, right? Absolutely. In fact, I looked those up today. Somebody asked me about those. Definitely not keto. Definitely not keto. Net carbs are, okay, take your total carb amount, subtract any dietary fiber, and up to 5 on the sugar alcohol, okay? I don't care what the sugar alcohol is. If it says sugar alcohol, you can only deduct up to 5 grams per serving. All right, guys, got to hop off here, but this is absolutely been a great time. Hope you guys have... Do you do your own bone broth? I use Kettle and Fire. It's the only one I use, only one I recommend. It's absolutely amazing, and the benefits of it, just unless you're doing your own, Kettle and Fire is definitely the way to go. All right, thank you guys. Have a fantastic night. Share this video. Let me know what other topics you guys want me to cover. Please share this out and invite people to join Push for Your Better, and I hope you guys have a fantastic evening.